Hey guys, right here, your coffee coach. I'm here with Alex from San Remo. Great to meet you, Alex.
Nice
Thanks
to meet
for
you.
talking with us. We're going to take us through a couple of the San Remo home machines, which just absolutely look beautiful. The first one we're going to look at is called the Cube. So take us through the functionality of this gorgeous looking machine.
100%, thank you very much. So here we have the San Remo Cube R version. So it's a rotary pump that is a high performance 54 litre per hour pump. Has the ability to be tanked and plumbed. Currently we have it in its plumbed setup, just so, you know, at the show we can just start pumping through coffees. It is a single boiler heat exchange with an SR61 group head, and what that means is that there's a dry element inside of the group head that keeps the temperature from fluctuating, so that means it's very stable temperature. I'm of an Italian background, so the best field test was taking it to the Italian Christmas, and you have to make 40 coffees in half an hour, which is pretty stressful on a domestic machine. But it actually kept up. Its ability to go into a 10 amp socket, so it can be used at home. Also sold into, car dealerships and, restaurant style of environments. So obviously a 58mm portafilter comes with a massive accessory kit and accompanying grinder. The machine's available in 8 colors: black, white, pink, green. You can see them all on the website. And the all ground here comes in, matching colors. Exactly. With the ability to do espresso, mocha, and filter, all using red speed 64mm burrs. So commercial burrs, which is good.
Hundreds of kilos.
That's it.
Time to heat up in the morning. Like, what are we looking at for this?
So the machine can go from cold to warmed up in 15 minutes, or if you leave it in eco mode, it can be in 2 different stages. One can be 90 degrees or 60 degrees, which obviously minimizes the heating up time from 10 minutes if you leave it at 60 and 5 minutes if you leave it at 90 degrees, or you can have it pre-programmed. It's got, phone connectivity, so you can make it turn on and off in the mornings.
Wow.
Me and my household, I have a green cube and grinder combo with the guys that I live with. We turn it on from 7 so everyone can make their morning coffees, and then turns off at 10 because I was like, hey guys, I'm out. You guys need to turn off the machine. As far as steam wand, it's got 2 options. It's got a lock on and then a purge on one end. Same for the hot water tap. It's lever with a mechanical pre-infusion, so if I was to lift it halfway before kicking in the pump, the gravity fed pressure from the tank or the line pressure is a pre-infusion. Yeah, look, it's sitting at that 4,600 Inc GST here in Australia, so it's a competitive price point, but also it's a luxury machine too.
I mean, it's something that's a statement piece for your kitchen, and with the matching things, I think that price point actually sits perfectly well between, some of the bigger dual boiler ones
100%.
and, your little lower, sort of entry-level rockets and stuff like that. 100%. So I think this is the sort of machine that I think people, if you have a designer kitchen and you really enjoy your coffee machine and you really enjoy your espresso, this is the Cube for you, isn't it? Yeah.
The Cube for you. That's good. That's so good.
So that's fantastic. Thanks for talking to us about the Cube. Now I really am interested in talking about the U. This is something that I have no knowledge about at all.
100%.
I'm going to let you take us through all the function and features of this beautiful machine.
No worries. So when San Remo came out with the Cube, it was an entry because they want to be the top of each segment of the market. So obviously the single boiler heat exchange is very accessible for the average home user. Obviously at a luxury price point, but what we have here is a dual boiler, all stainless steel inside, pre-boiler with a heated element on the group head. Instead of using a rotary pump, which obviously is a commercial style pump, it uses a volumetric pump, and what that has is a variable resistor that can adjust the pressure of the pump that is supplied to the group head, obviously giving you the ability for pressure profiling. But what I think makes it unique, obviously people would have seen an adjustable slider so that you can, during the extraction, change the pressure and then record your shots and then save it and replay it. But instead of doing that, the way that I like to do it is all through programming. So once it gets out of the pressure mode, we go here. We can choose different espresso recipes and edit them. And currently it's set up for a standard 9-bar extraction with a 6-bar post-infusion. We can choose whether to have a pre-infusion on or off for a particular time, so we can do a 5-bar pre-infusion. Let's do a pressure down at 7.5, then a post-infusion. I like a long post-infusion. Perfect. Now if I go on that custom profile, 6. It's changed. That's it.
Perfect. That is
So
beautiful.
it's, you know, all stainless steel wands as well. So cool touch, that was the purge. Hold for the extended steam. Tanked and plumbed ability as well. So, you know, it's sitting at that 9975 in GST. So it's a high price point, but you can imagine this in like, you know, a roastery so that you can do batch testing, or if someone's, you know, at home and they want to really dial in their coffee, you can have, you know, 12 different presets for custom, 10 different presets for the lever profile. I know that Dee, who works with us, had it at home. She was like, Alex, I can't come to work. I'm not normal right now. I've had so many espressos. So, you know, and I also might, you know, make you sick because you're making... We have a bit of a joke in the San Remo lab. Once you put an X1 next to it, it's like crack. When you start making espressos that are fully dialed in on the grinder side and on the coffee machine side.
I have to say, it's one of the smallest dual boilers I've seen. A lot of them take up a massive amount of bench space. And this is just really well designed to not, you know, like just be a massive box on your kitchen bench and no space for anything else.
100%.
This is really well designed, like with the angles.
It's a bit of a statement piece for sure. And then obviously the lights, you know, kind of brings it out.
Yeah.
And the beauty about this as well, it's got phone connectivity. And what I'm most excited for is that it's got what it has now, and because it's connected to the internet, all of this software will change over time. So imagine features will be added for free to the machine. It's even happening on the Cube now as that's connected to the phone. I was there on the phone and I was like, oh my gosh, they've just added the ability to program the group head temperature now.
Right.
I was like, oh, fantastic. Suddenly they're adding ability to see more telemetry data as well. So I'm not just excited for how it is right now, but what the next, 5 to 10 years are going to hold for it as well. And then what happens with this once it goes into a commercial machine as well. Obviously people know us for, the big commercial machines like the Opera and the Racer.
Yep.
And then there was a machine that they launched back at Host in 2019 called the Brave. And then what they've taken from this into a commercial setting, that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah. It is the perfect coffee machine for you. And this is what I love about San Remo, is because it's not just about the intelligence of the machine inside and the quality of the machine inside, because we all know from the industry that San Remo deliver really great high quality commercial machines, and now you're bringing that tech and that craftsmanship to the home user, and at a reasonable price point, I think, as well. 100%. Like if you're a small roastery or a pop-up stand, you can buy one of the dual boilers. You won't run out of steam, you won't run out of any espresso, so you can pump out hundreds of coffees a day. I assume like pretty close to
100%.
Hundreds of coffees a day, and not let anyone down. So this is a beautifully designed machine. I'm so excited to see how this tech then translates to
get one in the shop for you.
Yeah,
so you can really play with it and try it out.
That'd be great. Well, thanks so much for talking with us,
Pleasure.
Alex.
Thank you so
Alex from
much.
San Remo. If you want to check out their full range of the colours of the different cube, or talk to them about the U as well, jump online, give them is it San Remo here in Australia?
Here in Australia,
Yeah.
or San Remo coffee machines
Yeah.
for the international circuit. Also subscribe to Coffee Beans Delivered. It's a fantastic YouTube channel.
Thank you very much.
I know that I'm actually subscribed. That's when I saw you. I was like, I recognise you. Sorry.
Thank you. No, thank you so much, and thanks for all the support. I'm Ryan, your coffee coach, and as always, enjoy your brew.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.